Greetings to all. Myself, Mrs.D.Suthamaheswari, Assistant Professor of Computer Science. In this video, we are going to see about cloud concepts and technologies. First of all, what is cloud computing? Cloud computing refers to storing and accessing the data and programs on remote servers that are hosted on the internet instead of computers' hardware or local servers. It allows users to access computing resources like storage, databases and software on demand manner. Cloud concepts and technologies are virtualization, load balancing, scalability and elasticity, deployment, replication, monitoring, software defined networking, network function virtualization, MapReduce, identity and access management, service level agreements and billing. We are going to see about some of the concepts and technologies in this video. Virtualization is the key technology in cloud computing. It is the partitioning of resources of physical system into virtual resources. Thus, many resources are available in this concept. It allows the pooling of resources like software, hardware, databases and files. By the availability of multiple resources, it serves as in the multi-tenancy basis. Multi-tenancy means when multiple customers share the same computing resources on demand. Another concept is hypervisor. It acts as a layer between the hardware and virtual machines, allowing multiple operating systems to run concurrently on a single physical server, facilitating virtualization and cloud services. So, the hypervisor lies on virtual machine monitor. It supports virtual operating platform for the users. There are two types of hypervisors. Type 1 is a native hypervisor. It runs directly on host OS. Type 2 hypervisor is the hosted hypervisor. It runs on the top of the conventional OS. Another concept is a guest OS. It's an OS that runs within a virtual machine on a partitioned physical host separated from host OS that runs directly on the hardware. It is installed in virtual machine addition to host or main OS. Virtualization comes under three categories: full virtualization, para virtualization, hardware virtualization. In the para virtualization, it decouples the guest OS from hardware. Guest OS, in this para virtualization, guest OS does not require any modification. It is enabled by direct execution of user request and binary translation of OS request. In para virtualization, the guest OS is modified to enable communication with the hypervisor to improve the performance and efficiency. Hardware virtualization is enabled by hardware features such as Intel's virtualization technology and AMD's AMD-V, so on. Another concept is load balancing. It distributes the workloads across multiple servers. The main goal of the load balancing is to maximize the utilization of resources and minimize the response time of the program execution and maximize the throughput of the process. The load balancing provides high availability and reliability of resources. It serves under the user request on demand. When in any failure of any resources, the load balancing reroutes the user traffic that thus minimizes the traffic on sharing resources. Load balancing work under multiple technologies, that is round robin, weighted round robin, latency, least connections and priority, etc. The another concept is scalability and elasticity. Scalability is when it is used to handle the growing workload, where good performance is also needed to work efficiently with software or applications. That is, when workload increases, the scalability is technology is used here. Elasticity refers to the ability of the cloud to automatically expand or compress the infrastructural resources on a sudden up and down in the requirement, so that the workload can be managed efficiently. It minimizes the infrastructure cost also. Another concept is deployment. It is the process of deploying an application through one or more hosting models that leverage the cloud. The models are software as a service, platform as a service, infrastructure as a service. These are provided on demand basis, which may be cost efficient, it may be supplied as on free of cost, and also by charging depends upon the usage. This includes architecting, planning, implementing and operating workloads on cloud. Another concept is replication. It is the replication of files, data on different areas, that is creating multiple copies of data in cloud. It uses in the business continuity and when time of disaster recovery. When your data or file or hard disk is crashed due to some natural disaster, it can be recovered through multiple copies of data kept in various places. It provides replication of data in multiple locations. It work on array based, network based replication and host based replication also. The final one, monitoring. It is the process of observing, evaluating and managing the health, performance and availability of cloud-based applications, infrastructure and services to ensure the optimal performance and address potential issues proactively. In this video, we have seen about some of the concepts. In the later videos, we will see about the remaining concepts and technologies of cloud computing. This video will be helpful to you all. Thank you for watching this video.